Hello everybody, how you doing? I'm currently here. I've got my cat with me. She is just sitting on my keyboard arm, which isn't great as a concept, but you know, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Okay, let's go. Right. I am actually going to move to my left screen. I'm here now. I mean, I'm here, but just not mentally. It's fine. Yeah, that game. Oh, no, she's gone. She wanted more food, is the issue, I think. She's not getting more food. So, it is what it is. It's not Cleowo yet, no. There are less of them, which is great. Your sub run out. Oh, no. It happens. Hello, Unknown. You're back. Again. From outer space. Maybe, but you are unknown, so... It's possible. Anything's possible. Oh... Wait. I have a spot on my nose, and it's really painful. And it's swollen the inside of my nose, so I keep on thinking I need to blow my nose. I don't. It's just the inside of my nose is swollen. Okay, where were we with children? Right, you... Okay, having a drink. Right. Destiny is Father Winter's baby. Drink. It is New Year's. She has 2 children who should be going to bed shortly, I would imagine. She's got... Right, let's look at the family tree. I'm not entirely sure. So Eliza is Nobuya Shibata's children, and so is Freya. Then we've got Gray and Hal, who are with Krishna Parikh. And then she's got 2 more babies coming. Her dad is still alive. Her mom, not so much. We had to deal with the fact that we lost Lilith last week. It is Shushubiing. We are Shushubiing. That is true. You two... It's the weekend. You two are getting skill levels, I think. You two are going to sleep. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment. You have university, and you've done your homework. You are fine. Except for the food, etc. Okay, you have... What skills do you have? Logic. So you're going to your... Oh, okay. So I was prepared. See how prepared I was? That is not a thing that you see very often. Yeah, you can like piano. You're going to be doing it for a little bit. I mean, not very long. You're probably going to move... Probably going to move out soon, to be fair. She needs to wee. She needs a wee. It's fine. Lilith. The Lilith Death and the Mystery Child. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Mystery Child. That's a little bit creepy. I don't think I had an end decision. I should have done. Now, Pablo McTubthumper is her half-brother. I think we decided that... I think we decided that it was 34 kids plus 1. So he's counted, but he's not actually relevant, if you know what I mean. So, Lilith and Morgan somehow had a baby that looks like Lilith. But, I mean, if you look at him, he is Lilith and Morgan. They might have adopted, but he looks like Lilith. How? I don't know. That's a trans man and an elderly woman. While they were both elders, having a baby. It's a mystery. What can I say? It's a mystery. You can't work out. You can do... Oh, no, we were getting her crafting up, weren't we? Do a wall hanging when you're done. It's fine. Okay, so we're getting them ready. These two may... I hate when everything smells in this house. Which is everything. Everything in this house smells. Okay, we'll just put them in the bin. Lilith, stop the wall hanging and repair that, and then you can start it again. Oh my goodness. Lilith with magical fertility is to blame. Yeah. We did... Yeah, she's going to give birth sometime today. These two are fine. They do smell a bit, but I can't remember where their skills are not great. Neither of their skills are great. So yeah, those two are problems. Let's call them problems, and let's just... I mean, it is the weekend, so we can get the teenagers to care for them. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It's fine. Okay, so they're at level 2. They just need to get to level 3. Telling them to go for it equals high chance Sim will get pregnant, even if they're old. Okay, even if they're old is one thing. I'm just going to sell this. It's 250. That's not much improvement, to be fair. I want to say that that's not how things work. I'm just going to get her to craft a bunch of furniture stuff so she can actually get to level 6 and start... Okay, you're up. Never mind. Never mind. Which child is this? This is Hal. Give bubble bath to Hal McTubthumper. Go. Exactly how things work in The Sims. When I'm... it's my mouse is messed up. 1 second. Okay. Like, I think my cat has been sitting... Basically, my cat has been sitting on things. There we go. I've got it swirled around again. I can move. But yeah, my cat has been taken to sitting on the plugs for my keyboard and my mouse and unplugging them. Hey, cops. Definitely wasn't a virgin birth. I mean, it might not have been a virgin birth, but it may have been immaculate conception. Slight difference. Right. I'm going to open this. I'm going to grab... Oh, they've got lots of food. That's good. There's 2 of those. Grab a serving. And how is this little tyke doing? Nearly awake. Oh, no. My mouse is balked. Hang on. Come on. It was doing so well. Oh, I'm so annoyed. There we go. If I get it at an angle like that, that's fine. If it doesn't move, it doesn't move. Okay. Feel like that's what cats do. Sometimes. Okay, you are grabbing a plate of food. Oh. Oh, yeah, the chickens. Chickens, I forgot. I am not getting more chickens after this lot die. How is the chicken coop? It's slightly dirty. There are eggs, but we'll do okay for the moment. Who are you? Agatha Crumplebottom. No, thank you. Okay. You're going to eat. You will wake up soon. No. What you fail to understand is that you also need to eat, woman. And then you can pee again because that's all she does. Does the immaculate conception baby count crawl towards 100? It doesn't, but it has been recognised. Right, this one. Come on. Finish eating. I really wish you would stop eating with your children. It's very disconcerting. Hey, guest train guy. How you doing? Everyone's talking about the mystery child. No one's amazed that Lilith could even walk straight. Wow. It's a bit shamey. No. We're not going there. Okay. Right, we're going to do the bear because the bear is easy to level up. Okay, how are you doing? Oh, I feel like you have hit piano level 3. You're fine. Okay, you're fine. You can do what you need to for now. This child is going to wake up. Grab a serving. Go. And then afterwards, you can get a bath from your sister. Right, level 2 of communication skill. Hello, Rapunzel's flower. How are you doing? This is grey. Hang on. No. You fail to understand the importance of your situation. Go. Right. Come on. Have you finished eating yet? Yeah. Right. Give a bath to Grey McTubthumper. Go. Right, there we go. That's what you have twins for. Reach logic level 3. Good. I can now use you as... I was going to say bait, but, you know, here's what it is. You shouldn't probably be using that one. Which one are you using? No. You can't use this one. No. Use Mum's. That's fine. That's absolutely hunky-dory. We're okay with that. Have you... Do not walk away from the bear until you are finished with the bear. This is how this works. Go. Okay, Ruby. Have a good time. Didn't miss the J baby being born. No, we're on H. So we should be on I. Oh, God. Who's died? Would I make a donation to charity? No. No. I've only got 4 weeks worth of bills. Okay, you're fine now. And now you work on blocks. You stack them blocks. And hopefully you get to level 3 and then it's just imagination. And then you are fine. Okay. What do you need help with? You can actually play with him, can't you? You can. Play with him, get his movement up. Okay. Mom is doing all right, but you can actually have a sleep. Your children are dealing with the toddlers. Okay, he's getting movement skill. No, he's getting movement skill. And then I can go friendly, play. And then we're going to get him up to a level 3. You know, just a bit. As much as we need. Because he's also working on movement. And he's now level 2. Thinking about it, your Sims always go to Dr. Peepo, so maybe the birth will probably also cesarean. To be fair, there is a machine that... And when the machine works properly, it does take out your heart. You know, by accident. Can only have 3 C-sections, but she only has twins, so probably also... Let's not confuse Sims with reality. You can have as many as you need. Right, so this gets this kid up super quickly comparatively. Did you think you were done? Did you think you were done? Apparently you are done. Why are you done? Oh, you're hurt. Freya's hurt. Okay, well, looky here. I've got another daughter willing to play. You don't get a choice in this, kid. Because he's now on 2.5 and he's on 2 and he's been playing longer. So this is actually the easiest way. Who's calling? Is that Lilith? I'm sorry, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to come out with you, Mum. Oh, Eliza's back is now too sore. Okay, well, now you can go play with blocks. Because your brother's playing with blocks, and maybe you should now play with blocks, now that your sister won't. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, everyone's fine. Sims don't age whilst pregnant. Me thinks sim biology and human biology are different. No. Human, like, regular people don't age whilst pregnant. Have you not met a real woman? Is that That's a joke, by the way. I figured I'd probably say that out loud. Right, you need to pee. Use the toilet. Doesn't matter if your sister is in there. She can leave. Okay. Could you do me a favour? Could you clean up? Because I'm fed up of just there being filth around this house. Matron resubscribed for 6 months. Woo, 6 months. Half of a Twitch baby. Is that a third? 2/3. 2/3 of a Twitch baby. Nearly there. Why is this child having so many problems with the movement skill? Unless he's already got it. He may already have it. He does not. But this one does. But this one also doesn't have thinking. So we need to work on that with him as well. These two are now getting tired. They're getting tired again. Why? You know what? Lilith, what are you doing? You're not supposed to pay attention to your children. Go and eat some food. No, you're not. It's just a simple typo. It's fine. It's fine. And I can't read it because it's small anyway, so... I assumed it was my mistake, so it's fine. It really is. Stop being sad, everyone. I know everyone you've ever loved is dying. Just get over it. Okay, level 3 of the movement skill. That's grand. Because you need to get the thinking skill. Because your brother has the thinking skill and you do not. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay, you've reached thinking level 3. Babble at the Bear. Your brother is actually ahead of you, I think, in skills, technically speaking. Despite the fact that you have had more time than anyone else with an adult. They're starting to get hungry and tired. So, you know what that means? They get breakfast. Oh, Naru, thank you for the biddies. Very much appreciated. Get the ceiling going. Gotta get the ceiling going. Right, okay. Come on, you. I realise you've stopped, but stop talking to the bear and get your breakfast scramble. Okay, so things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Tomorrow will be my first sponsored stream by Streamloots. And we're starting with a Sims family. And I don't know what kind of Sims family I'm starting with, but we are. And what we're going to do is going to try and play them normally. And then Streamloots has cards. And these cards can... Thanks on the sponsor. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I don't really take sponsors unless I actually know who they are and what they actually do. So, it is a thing. It is a thing that I actually pay attention to. And I am glad that it's Streamloots that sponsored me. So, yeah, it is a thing. Just... read Toddler to Sleep. I don't know which one is which. But yeah, it's a stream where you can use their platform to buy cards. I get most of the money from that. Like a huge percentage, to be fair, compared to most other places. And we'll try to play it normally. There are several cards. If you play cards... I've got things in there like kill a sim, which means I randomly take a sim and I kill them. Kidnap a sim. I've got move to a different house. You know, I've got all sorts of different things. Adopt a baby. So these things can be used to manipulate the game. So, there are good cards too, not just horrible things. Mostly they're horrible things. No, there are good cards. They're just like be friendly and stuff like that. So yeah. Where did you get that outfit? You're not an alien. You are not an alien. Okay. I think these guys should just probably go to bed. So yeah, you can actually get involved in the stream, which I think is a nice way of doing things. And like I say, Streamloots, I do know for a fact, are a decent company and they treat people well. So yeah, I will try and give out some free packs because I'm interested in that myself. They're probably going to be the more common ones, so the less evil ones. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And it's the first of 2 streams, so the second stream will be up on... Oh! Destiny's gone into labour! The second stream will be up on Sunday, so it should be interesting. Let's go get this baby done. Any of the cards make everyone into a goblin? No. This is the first set of cards that I've ever made, so we'll see how they go. I might edit to them a bit, or I might add cards, and it'll be interesting. I am streaming 6 to 8:30 tomorrow. There is a tweet. If you are not sure, you can go and look at that, and I will put it on my schedule at the end of this stream. I completely forgot to put it on my schedule. Right, come on, have these babies. Multiple babies. Like more than one, hopefully. Did you sign in? Yes, you did. There we go. Could be watching Twitch Rivals, but you're watching The Sims 4 because your priorities are in check. I guess so. Triplets. Everyone, fingers crossed for triplets. It's a boy! Already getting slightly concerned. Are we on I names? H-I. Yeah, I names. Isaac, Ian, Isaiah. Oh, this receptionist is always a ghost. Ivan. As in Ivan the Terrible. There we go. Ivan. And a girl. J names. J names for a girl. JJ. I learned from my first mistake about naming it after members of the chat, JJ. So, yeah. I'm very sorry. Juliet. Jezebel. No. Joan. Janissa. Let's go for Juliet. Oh, that is not how you spell Juliet, is it? Okay, well, it might be Juliet, but I think I may have misspelled that. It is whatever her name is. That's Ivan and... Oh, no, that is spelt correctly. I was confused for a second. Okay. Her nickname is JJ in your heart. But not in reality. It's fine. Right, go home. Actually, pause. Before you get out of this hospital. Machine ate the third baby, as per usual. That doctor, I believe, is the doctor that is the father of my current twins. Hey, I did get her out of that bloody outfit before she came home and it started bugging. Right, get leftovers. No. You've got school. Okay. Babies are down. Let's sell that whilst we're here. You've got school in like 10 minutes. You know what? You've got school in like 3 hours. Get some leftovers. And pee. You're just going to be tired. You're just going to have to deal with it. That's how this works. You two should be in sleep. Like a lot. And these babies... Oh, do I want to leave them like that? No, it's going to bug too many people. Which is an argument for leaving them like that. Okay, feed both of those. And we'll go from there. And this one? Not going to feed this one. Out. Get out. Get out. I hate that. Locked door for everyone but Destiny. No, didn't mean to go into build mode. Well done. Well done, Cleo. Did I not feed you? Did you count Lilith's last baby? I decided not to. Oh, God, not prank day. There we go. We feeding that baby now? Anybody who likes the idea of prank day is a monster. Oh, you know what? It's Sunday. You don't have to go to school. That's fine. You can just be tired and go to bed early. Should really be named Lilith Jr. instead of Destiny. Okay. Baby is satisfied. Even if I'm not. Right, you should probably cook. What are we cooking? We're at level 5 now. Faux meat and chips. That sounds lovely. Machine looks into a child. It's fine. You're just going to get your diaper changed afterwards. Lilith needs to eat. You refuse to die. I mean, it's coming around. It's coming. Whether you want it or not, it's coming. How you doing, Lilith? You're not doing great, to be honest. Death comes to everyone, Molly. Okay. Slight case of neglect at this point. It's been several hours. Right. After this, we need... Oh, God. Clean the coop. Scatter feed. And then collect some eggs. After these chickens die, we're not getting any more. Because I suck at this. What are you doing? Where are you going? Are the babies crying again? Because they might be, to be fair. No, Bethany, go away. Okay, right, fine. You scatter chicken feed. Since it's there. And that's what we need from you. Okay. Right. Get leftovers. Are you likely to... I mean, these two are likely to age up on Monday. So we've got another day of them. These two are okay. They're okay. These two, not so much. Do chicken coops have to be outside? Yes, they do. Which is a problem. Come on, Lilith. Get yourselves up. Oh, child is awake. All right. What do you need skills of? Communication. So you're 3 movement, 3 thinking. Babble, babble, babble. Right, you need to get to level 3. Go. And then you've got imagination. You can probably get imagination before I need to... No, I'm going to need to feed you, like, after this. It's fine. No indoor chicken friends. Nope. How am you feeling? I'm okay at the moment. I am currently functioning. Alright, wake up. Which one's crying? Feed. Rock. Silly. Cuddle. And then feed. No. Feed. Talk. Okay. Yuri says congratulations. He goes, congratulations. Did you get to level 3? You didn't. How very dare you. Go. And then after that, there are some toys that I need to introduce you to. I would like to have indoor chicken friends. That would be cool. These two are having a nap. That's cool. Oh, this one is waking up. Probably should feed them both. Probably should feed them both. And they do smell because they're toddlers. And that's how toddlers work. Grab a serving. Grab a serving. Yeah, toddlers cry and toddlers just are annoying. If you're cold, they're cold. Let the chickens in. Oh, speaking of chickens, multi-select. No, multi-select. Thank you. Eggs. Sell the eggs. There we go. We do not get a lot out of chickens. To be fair, though, if I had, like, 2 chickens and got friendly with, like, 2 of them, it would be okay. Oh, he reached communication level 3. That's fine. Okay, let's have a look at... I want these kids to be toddlers before these kids are toddlers. I cannot handle more than 2 toddlers at a time. Well, I can. Arguably, I can. Right, your movement skill is diabolical. So... Stack, 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 stack. Until you get movement level 3. No! Don't watch the children. It's creepy and weird, and I realise they're your children. Go work out. Go work out. No spooky ooky tonight. How far off 100 are you? I think we're at 36. Yeah, go and go. You don't have you don't need my permission to go and speak to your sister. Right, you're okay. And we're going to open this and grab you a toy. And we're going to make you play with it. There we go. Right, those 2 should be on their way. Okay, babies are starting to smell. Change a dirty diaper. Manners is good. Right, get off the treadmill. Child neglect is a thing. Okay, but maybe not a huge thing. Right, these 2 are working. And they do smell, but they're going to smell anyway. Children always smell. Can you get a toddler slide? No, because that's in the child's pack, which I kind of refuse to get because it's obnoxious. Oh, there goes the other nappy. Go. Alright. Babies are alright. I can deal with babies. Babies are fine. Could you go and craft another wall hanging, please? Right. Skill level, imagination level 2. That's good. Hal is nearly there. Let's open a toy for him. He can have the tentacle monster. Right, you've reached movement level 3. That's fine. And now we play with this. I can see a phone ringing. That means somebody's died. Probably. There we go. So their hygiene and bladder is low, but they are toddlers, so they can poop in their nappies. Hey, Naru has resubscribed. That's a 3-month resubby. Thank you. If your toddlers don't stick to the floor, something's gone wrong. It means they're just not having fun, is the issue. No, toilet and hunger before bed. You have done your homework. Right, these 2, I think, are... Oh, extra credit would be useful. Extra credit, go. Right, I'm waiting on you 2. Come on. I realise you are... Oh. Small children are crying again. Right, feed, rock, silly, cuddle. And then feed, and then we do the same to you. Come on. Come on. Cuddle, there we go. Honestly, this game doesn't have enough tired... No, I am controlling these toddlers. These toddlers are pains in the arse. They are. It's just I'm controlling them adequately. They don't get a chance. Right. Which child is that? Grey. You. You are done. This child is just going to go off on one. And this child is going to poop themselves and become smellier. At a certain point, somebody's going to come and give this child a bath. Just because. Your IRL toddler doesn't stick to the floor because it's too covered in her toys. That's fair. This one smells. You hugged that. Do you not see that's the stench coming off that child? One might blame the mother, but I'm controlling the mother, so it's not the mother's fault. But do they stick to the toys? That's the eternal question. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Let's get the cake of spittle. Oh, I need to make some food. Help blow out candles. Great. Go. Here we go. Oh, I've got birth certificates to put up. Add birthday candles. And he is a child of the islands. Which is a weird thing for somebody who lives... Well, to be fair, they do live in the middle of an island. Hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4, please.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 2.
Doop. Right. You go change this baby's nappy. And then you help Hal blow out the candles. Oh, the people are sending things from beyond the grave. That's... Oh, Pablo. They're a half uncle who... I just... Cake is fossilized. The holes for candles are permanent. I mean, yeah. That's the point. Are you joking me? Help blow out the candle. Go away. I heard Vlad. Right, blow out the candles for this child. Right, let's have a look at this one. He is a geek. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4, please.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 4.
He is a social butterfly. Okay. Let's look at you. Oh, you're on the stairs. Okay. They're virtually identical. I'm not going to be able to figure anything out. You can have the princess room. Assigned bed to Gray, and you can sleep there. You can have Carlos's old room. Assigned bed to Hal, and you can go and sleep there. In the morning, we will allow you food. But Mama needs to make food and put birthday candles on the cake. It goes back in the fridge. Cook. All hail the cake. I made this, but I didn't put it in the fridge because I was dealing with babies. Come on, Destiny, you can do this. Gray has the green shirt. Just remember the... I mean, but that's in his regular outfit. But what if he wears pajamas? Go to bed. You know what? Get leftovers. Actually, don't even get leftovers. Go to bed. And you, go to bed. Right, now we're going to put this in the fridge. And then you need to go to bed because you've got school in the morning, haven't you? Yeah. In 7 hours, you need to hurry up and go to the bed. Fraternal twins may not be... they're identical twins, I think. Their haircut is slightly different. I don't like the fact that they cry in their sleep. Just call me old-fashioned. Just go to bed. You are knack. Right. Oh, that's my life. Just... Which twin is the most awake? Okay. We're unlocking. She needs to sleep before school. No. You get up. You wanted to stay up late, you stay up late. Feed your brothers and brother and sister. Get up. This is what you're doing now. Oh, babies. In her defense, she did fall asleep. Okay, that's slightly picky, but okay. I cry in my sleep all the time and I'm like, wait, no, that's a bad thing. Yeah, it is. It's almost Ivan's birthday and Juliet's birthday. I don't know which one's which. Oh, this is Juliet. Okay. Right. You need to eat. I will allow this. Well, chickens are up. I heard the cock-a-doodle-doo. She's going to come in and be exhausted. Glad Sims babies don't sound nearly as bad as actual babies. Look, seriously, real children? Ugh, so loud. Okay, you. The boys didn't do homework, did they? That's fine. Right. Get leftovers. You need food. Get leftovers. Oh, Destiny's exam is in an hour. Okay. Right. Get up. Pee. Get up and pee. You've got 45 minutes till your exam. Few sets of twins in your life, identical and unidentical. Yeah, I mean, that's... Okay. Study hard. Study hard. You two? You don't have school. Okay, Ivan and Juliet are... Okay, so the twins are able to stay home from school. Okay. Do your homework. Do your homework. Oh. Uh-oh. Here come the chickens. This is Bella. Bella is going. Bella is gone. Okay, when you come in, clean the coop. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Black hen. Poor little black hen. Oh, we got bills. We should probably clean that and then scatter feed because they're hungry. There's one stinky chicken. Only... Did you go to school like that? Go all out. Always go all out. Change the diaper. Okay. Are you sticking around to just... There go my other... There go all my chickens. Yeah, you can dislike mischief. Okay. The death came and took 3 of my chickens. Oh no, he's back. What does Zoe want? Just be empathetic. That's fine. At least he seems to be nice about it, yeah. Oh, Liza received an excellence award. Apple's going. Oh. Another child needs a dirty diaper changed. My ex was an identical twin. These streams make me associate twins with happy thoughts again. Ooh. Yikes. Ivan is good friends. Juliet? Juliet. Is Juliet my friend? Just a friend. Okay. We need to get Juliet to be my Good friend as well. You outlived Lilith and the chickens. I know, shocker. Oh, there goes my rooster. I think maybe we could have done better with just one chicken. Molly is just so powerful. For now. Okay. Have you done your homework? Homework complete. Homework complete. Okay, you've got a skill to level 2. What skill have you got to level 2? Talking. Of course, all my kids are gobby kids. Naturally. You go, like... Alright. Let's deal with the twins. Let's deal with these two twins. Right. You use this and then take a shower and then get some leftovers. You do the same. Except you don't need leftovers. That's fine. You slept in. What happened? We've just had our twins. And we're just waiting for Juliet to be our friend. And death has come for all the chickens. Oh, baby is hungry. Could you actually be friendly to your... You're good friends with Ivan, but not with Juliet. Come on. You probably need feeding too. Rock, silly face, cuddle. We're raising them up. I'm tired of these babies already. It's possible for NPC seems to give aim immortality. Not unless everyone is immortal. Come on. I'm sorry. When your sister is old enough, you will be the first. There we go. We're good friends. You can be aged up. What do you want, Carlos? No, I'm aging up my babies because they're annoying. Oh, Heather is sending stuff from beyond the grave. And Ivan is silly. Okay, silly I can work with. All right, you are very good at this point. Play sim shape. Where are these two? They've probably stolen the iPads again, yep. Everyone steals an iPad. Molly keeps the reaper away by stench. Wow. Brown-eyed girl continues their gifted sub. Thank you very much. You are very welcome here. Oh, and Juliet is a charmer. Suddenly everyone used to be blondes. Now, how are you doing? You're all right? Play sim shape. Oh, look at her little overalls. Her little baby overalls. You need to cook some food. Hang on, we'll go and look at the twins in a second. Get leftovers. No, don't get leftovers. Cook. You are running dangerously short on food. Dangerously short. Let's go for tofu tacos. You're fine. You're fine. You should probably eat something. Okay, that made it. Oh, did we get A grades? Was that A grades? They're A grades. They're A grades. You know what that means? It means Eliza starts. Blow out the candles, Eliza. It's Eliza. Although I don't think your dad actually has a house for you to be in. Come on, Eliza. Add birthday candles. She was a green fiend perfectionist who wants to be a jungle explorer and dance machine. That's fine. Okay. And add birthday candles. Did I not tell you to do that? Okay, blow out your candles. She is lactose intolerant, outgoing, and also green fiend like her sister. Add birthday candles. And neither of you are going to university, so don't ask. Mum is the only person who can go to university. All right. These two. Right, let's look at these two. Right, so we've got the little Ivan, who's in his little orange shirt. Don't like orange, but it's fine. And then, I'm sorry, but Juliet is the cutest. We really lucked out with Carlos having the terrible skin. I mean, the skin was incredible. But I need the bathroom very quickly, so I will be right back. I'm going to run a commercial. Not everybody gets it. In the chat, if you are going to be in the chat, tell everybody what your favourite breakfast cereal is and try and make it a joke. Bob's resubscribed for 4 months. Hello, Bob. It's good to see you. I will be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. My tummy has decided it hates me. But that's okay. Hang on. Did you give me a hype train whilst I wasn't here? Thank you, Work. Canna Russia for the Work for the biddies. Canna Russia for the sub. Canna Russia for the biddies. Naru for the biddies. Bakura for the biddies. Pushed for the biddies. Cam for the raid. Thank you very much. Socks, who has resubscribed for 9 months. Don't say it, but you know you want one. And Maggie Rose for the biddies. Why'd you do this when I'm not here? God dang it, everybody. I missed a hype train and a raid. Yeah. Came here for flying ping tubers. Oh, God. Game, I've turned back to my... There you go. Thank you. Right. Oh, the choo-choo. Choo-choo. Oy. Thank you, Skulls, for the gift subs. Everyone's hyped for pee. I mean, you know... Who said it was just peeing? Corpse, it might have been other things. You don't know. I'm not going to go into it, but, you know. It could have been everything. Just had a drink. You should all have a drink too. You're thirsty. You're dehydrated. You'll take a Clio. That's all you get as a thank you. Thank you very much, guys. It's very much appreciated. Okay. These two need to leave. These two need to leave. Because they're miserable. And you know what? I'm miserable looking at them. Get them out of here. Now, who is their dad, actually? Who is Dinah Papa? Thank you. Nobuya Shibata.com Pioneer. I don't know who that is. Plasma? Are you in the tech world? No, you're a tinker. Oh! Thank you, Bakura, for the 10 gift subbies. It's very much appreciated. No. But you know what? Let's have a look at the city and see if your brothers and sisters are still living in the Pizzazz house. They are not. Okay, well, let's move you in to... I'm sure that there's... Okay, let's go to Willow Creek. Let's move some of you in with your brothers and sisters. Oh, let's move you in with the Goths. Because... No, we're not travelling. Oh, did I not go to Manage Worlds? Okay. Save and go to Manage Worlds. Super distracted by the ping tuber, so you're going to get food or something. Why are you distracted by it? What's it doing? What's wrong with it? Is it up too high? Is that what the problem is? For God's sake. Everybody, witness the magic. Witness the magic. That's just a quick OWO check. Oh, it's having problems today. It's having very much problems today. Okay. There you go. Done. Hold control and it won't snap. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go to the live screen again. It'll do. Did I get rid of these? I didn't. It's illegal. It's not illegal. Gah. Okay. Actually, let's have a look through these houses. See who is old and probably needs... It's the Caliente family. Oh, that's one of our oldest... Right, these are the land grabs. They're getting on a bit. I want to make sure that the Charm family... That's one of my brothers and sisters there. What happened to the other twin? Oh, no. I remember what happened to the other twin. The other twin is in my back garden. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. And then those two. And Willow Creek. Who is it? It's... That's adorable. That's adorable. Carlos with Paolo. That's... How? That is Lilith and Morgan's baby before they died. Pablo. Okay, where do I want them to go? I think they need to move into the Caliente family before we lose that house. Because it's just... oh, it's just Molly! Move them in with Molly. Hang on, what? There we go. They move in with Molly, and so when Molly dies, they get the house. No, Carlos didn't have a baby. Pablo is... Did he catch fire? He's a vampire. If Molly dies. Molly will die. I haven't made her not die. She gonna die. The Tub Thumper shall take over the world. Obviously. Obviously. I think Nikita is dead. I think Nikita might be, actually. So, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hang on a second. Getting messages. Okay. Who is the most powerful? Cleowo, Cleuwu, or some guy named Steve? Wow, thank you. Thank you. You're related to everyone. Only partially true. It could be that everyone is related to me. You play here and you know what? We haven't had a swinger for a while. Just swing. Swing, swing, swing. Keep on swinging. Just swing forever. Swing through the vomit. I mean, not literally. It's a terrible idea. No, it's not. Yeah, Nikita probably died of old age. There's Zoe. You liked hanging out with our sister. Okay. Just keep swinging and swinging and swinging. I like how they're very sad on that. Who died? I don't know. I don't know who died. I don't care. You're in that bloody gown again. There we go. Right, we need to take care of you. We need to take care of you because you... Like, let's have a look at people. That's your brother. You had babies with Krishna, didn't you? Who were your Krishna babies? There you go. Like, so the current children are Krishna babies. And Ivan... Huh. Juliet and Ivan don't have a dad. They were a magic person's babies. Were they Santa babies? Were they Santa babies? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think they were Santa babies, but... I'm very confused. I'm so confused. No dad, only mother. She's not the oldest child to outlive the mother. We've had other children die. Dear God, Molly. He left us a present. I'm not sure we classify as it a present, but, you know. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging, swinging. Swingy, swingy, swing, swing. Okay, and you just play there. You're fine, you're fine. You had your exam, so you don't have homework anymore. You should probably take a nap, to be fair. It's late. Maybe it's a Man in Black wind wipe situation. I mean, probably. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot. Parthenogenesis. Oh, I'd forgotten about the bloody chickens. I've got 3 hens left. And I've got to collect 34 eggs. I mean, you know what? As soon as you take that nap, in fact, get up, go collect those eggs. Because that's 34 eggs. Oh, Carlos is here. 35 eggs. Jesus Christ. Just sell them. It's fine. Okay, you've reached thinking. Okay, so Ivan, you can stop that thing. And play shapes. Thinking is the most difficult thing to get them to do. All the other skills are just like, they're, you know, it's easy. But shapes, for some reason. Think, where are you? Are you? Okay, right. That was weird. Why did you come over here? Like, do your thinking. And I'll do the drinking, and we'll all be, you know, merry and bright. Carlos, stop being a cranky pants. Walk properly. Okay. Thinking is the most difficult thing. Am I wrong? Am I? Sleep. The good thing about toddlers is they basically take care of themselves. Although when their uncle does come in and try and beat up their teddy bear, we do have questions. Right, how are you doing? Nearly level 3. There we go. You can go to bed. Actually, when you go upstairs, you can pee and shower in bed. And, oh, you're already asleep. Okay. Hal is the one that takes... I'd forgotten things up here were broken. Repair it. Wake up and repair it. Right. Sleep. How are these? The thing about toddlers is they're full of toddles. I love me a good Todd. Love me a bad Todd, to be fair as well. It's another chicken down. Another chicken down. Right. What have we got for little uns? Minced pork noodles. Probably not. Let's get some foamy and chips. And you can eat. You could eat. And you could probably eat as well. Go. Okay. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Toddlers haven't died yet. It's Carlos an elder who will take care of Pablo. He's not an elder. He is the same age as Destiny. Destiny's just a grumpy sod. No, sorry. He's just a grumpy sod. Okay. Having a bit of a natter with their uncle. Why are you up? Sleep. Some people's children, specifically ours. How dare. Sleep. And then sleep. There we go. A bit of a food, a bit of a sleep. Everybody is going. It's just the odd colour of blonde. Ah, okay. Fair enough. This will be used to... What did you just do, Anna? Do you think you're funny? Hmm? I mean, arguably you do think you're funny, to be fair. So, let's cook some breakfast something. That kid just shoved the dirty plate between the bed and the wall. I think what they actually do is they put it in their inventory just to be annoying to me. So, I don't look in their inventories. It's just how that goes. This isn't the same woman as before. Nope. This is Destiny. This is Lilith's daughter. Lilith is dead. Can I also applaud the name Beepy Sheepy as a name, just in general? Cooking level 6, that's good. Because you got a lot of birthday cakes to make. And you should probably start looking for a man. Actually, that's what we were looking for. Cluckers and Henrietta. The only people that are left. Okay, I think we've gone through the men that we know. Oh, are you two awake? You two are awake. Okay. Right. You. You just need to grab some food. You, on the other hand, should probably pee, shower, then food. Got to keep things organised. I am going to have so much problems on Friday. Because, you know, I'm not used to relinquishing control of Sims. It'll be interesting. Are you coming to eat? Yep, coming to eat. Good. How are you two doing? You're nearly awake again. Okay. Right, you don't have school to do, but I don't think school is finished yet. So actually, we can actually have her work on crafting some more wall hangings. Have we got any experience that we can use for traits that might be worth... No, it's the same thing again. Because, like, marketable is good. Marketable. Yeah, that means things I make sell for more. Good. There we go. That's a thing that we can do. Has Molly died already? Molly's not dead as far as we know. She'll probably be the first in the next batch to go. Actually, probably shouldn't do that. Probably should collect eggs and clean the coop before you do anything. And then actually harvest everything. Oh. Right, you two work hard because you've got a long way to go. And you two are almost awake again. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And then, after you've got that, then you can make the wall hangings. Eliza and Freya live with you. They do. Eliza, yes. For the love of poop. Pay bills. Get mail. Right, how are these things doing? What, Zoe? Cute but inappropriate. That's fine. Okay, let's sell these. We need to get these things. Actually, don't sell those. Right. You need to fertilize everything. And we're fertilizing because we want her to evolve them. I don't even know if she can evolve. Oh. Because when we get them to evolving state... Come on. Confess the truth. Always confess. There we go. So she's now fertilizing things, which I don't actually think works on her gardening skill. Because as soon as we get these evolved up, so if we improve their quality, we get more, they're worth more. Ugh. Place that. I can't be bothered. Okay, and you should probably... Oh. No. Did you not pay the bills? Pay the bills! Carlos is going to GeekCon. I'm not going to GeekCon because I'm not a geek. Remember what playthrough you're doing. Look. No, I can't. There's nothing there. Just look. Look, I know what I'm doing here. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, check mailbox for presents. That was what I was going to do. And then now we can sell everything. Sell. Start flowers. And all these toys that get sent every time one of my children ages up. And those eggs. It's $4,000. So having a child age up is almost the same as my weekly bills. Take off multi-select. Hang on a second. There we go. Might need another wall at some point. We'll figure it out when we come to it. Okay. Where was I? What was she doing? She was making things. That's what she was doing. And then we... Oh, you're awake. You're awake. You're awake. You're awake. You don't need anything yet. Thinking. Shapes. Beautiful shapes. Nothing but shapes. Oh, squares, rectangles, ovals. And you smell. But you know what? Still not as smelly as other children. Because you haven't pooped yourself yet. Okay. Those two hopefully get level 3 before they need to stop for food. We've got 5 more decorative plates. Why? Oh. Do I want to take any of these off? Probably not. Should probably leave them. Were these Santa's children? Ah, handiness level 6. That's good. That means I can get their beds, like, upgraded. Because upgraded beds is useful. Okay. Let's upgrade some mattresses. Upgrade massage control. William McTumblefoot, we've heard stellar things about you. Well, I hope so. You're my brother. How would I like to be an astronaut? No. Don't need to be an astronaut. How much is that worth? 470. Okay. Okay. Selling more plates. And apparently... Hang on. Excuse you? Each of those grapes is worth... I knew grapes were ridiculous. I didn't realise they were that ridiculous. There is no way I can sell all these otherwise. Sorry about this. We're just going to have to go through this one by one by one. Sell the cots whilst I'm here? Yeah, it's probably a good idea. So all of this fruit is pretty good for the time being. I don't know why fruit and vegetables come in here. Is because it comes off the gardener? I don't know. I don't know. I would not buy grapes that expensive. I mean, I like grapes, but even I would not buy grapes like that. So her bed gets fixed. Upgrade. Self-cleaning there. You've reached thinking level 3. Good child. Good child. Don't cry. Cleo doesn't want you to cry. It's inefficient. Okay. Grab some food. How long is that going to last for? I mean, I can wait. I can wait. And then you... You just need food. I mean, you also need attention. But let's be honest, you're not getting that. You're not getting that. It's not happening. You don't get attention in this house. You just play more blocks after this. She is a helpless toddler. You are correct. Doesn't mean she's not going to be, you know, working on things. Destiny's completed that upgrade, so she's going to go up there and do the toilet. Gray is done with school. Hal is done with school. Nothing special, boys. Yeah, nothing special. Okay, I had children that actually I didn't have children. I was going to say something like I had children that got A grades before they went to school, and that's not. They're labelled as grapes, so that was for a single one. They are quality, homegrown grapes. Do you know how difficult that is to deal with homegrown grapes? Do you? Do you? Who is at the door? That was the kids coming home from school to do their homework. Come on. You get to eat. There we go, once you level up. Grab a serving. I'm disappointed in you, Juliet. Your brother is way ahead of you. And you're repairing toilets. Raccoons eat to eat your mum's grapes before she could harvest them. Oof. Yeah, it might be bath time. Maybe. Oh, for her, but not for him. Okay. Give a bubble bath to Juliet. Oh, Lilith is talking to me beyond the grave because I'm friends with my brother. Like my actual twin brother. Okay, so once she's done this, she will poop herself again. Oh, Gray and Hal are just be good friends and they've done their homework. Okay, let's figure out what they actually are. You need to swing. Come on, swing for me. And you are working on your skills. Everybody in this family works on their skills. My ex tried to grow strawberries, but the cat kept sleeping on them until the plants died. The trouble with strawberries is that they are just annoying to grow. And you only get like 6 per plant. You know? And it's just irritating. Right, how are you doing? Getting leftovers. That's acceptable. Oh! Her term GPA was A. Oh! Only an A for intro and forest pathology. Oh! She's slipping. Okay. Spread everywhere and then you have a tiny lawn full of tiny things and stringing weeds for years. Yep. Okay, let's sign up for another term. 1 class. She needs 9 classes to graduate. I think 1 class is probably all we can do. And she gets... It costs her 240 and she gets a huge amount of scholarships. Okay. Right, that means after she's eaten, she can do her homework. Okay, because she's got toddlers. It's fine. And then we'll get her presentation out. And she can do that today as well. How are you doing? She's doing her homework with a kid. Who's doing his homework, which is swinging. That's all he's allowed to do. Until they hit level 4 at least. These kids are doing all right. I mean, for a given value of all right. They're not terrible children. They're just not skilled yet. I wish like, this is where I'm going to show my age here, but I got paid to go to university. I should probably repair these as well. So, back in the day, there was this thing called a bursary. And everybody... Oh, Grey. Right, you need to eat. And everybody in my year got a bursary to go to uni. Back in the age of the dinosaurs. And I ended up missing out on my bursary. Because school was free. And I was the year before tuition fees came in. Like, at all. And unfortunately, because I did a year of criminology, and then changed my degree, I actually, instead of going throughout my life without having to pay anything, I had to pay £1,000 a year for the second degree that I decided to do. I paid threepence. I hate you, corpse. Why do you do this every bloody time? Did you finish your homework at least? You did. Okay. Acceptable. Did you get your skill point? You did. You can stop spinning now. However, you should probably pee. And then eat. Okay, so Destiny's fixing things over there. These two are just fixing their lives. Like, my house is going wonderfully. Destiny needs to pee. And then you need to capture some information. I've heard about this mystical bursary. It was good for a time. For a time, we knew what wonder was. And it was amazing. The Cambrian explosion was just as kids. Sure. I'm going to go yes for that one. Okay. Grab a serving. And then go to sleep. And the same for you. I know you technically don't need to eat, but just yet. But it's fine. It's fine. Didn't have to pay for college either. Thanks to Pell Grants. We don't have grants. Well, at least we didn't. I don't know about now. We didn't have grants because nobody needed them. Because it was just a thing. Stones don't do crimes as far as I know. Wow. I hate all of you. Which shouldn't be a shock to anyone. Have you done your work? You have. Go to sleep. Your family too made too much money for financial assistance. I'm not going to say I came from a not wealthy background, but it speaks for itself. She's expected back at work. She doesn't have work. She has university. And classes in 2 days. Okay, kids are up. Okay, where are you? Oh, you're doing what I would tell you to. Pee, shower, food. And you just come downstairs and pee and shower. Had a maintenance grant as you went away for sixth form. Wow. Oh, he's singing. Okay, so it's the start of term. And yeah, tomorrow you go to school. Okay, which means if we get her to refine and organise this. What are you doing in my office, kids? Then maybe we can actually present it today. You can like video gaming. since you moved to England before starting uni, you have massive debt instead. I'm not. Why are you not going to school? Gray? How dare you? Did you actually eat? Refine and organise your presentation. So far, that is the worst presentation I've ever seen. See, that's a bit better. It's still poor. No, it's normal now. How are the kids doing? All right. Come on, game. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. There we go. Right. What you need to do is go and give that before you've had any classes. There you go. She's doing it. She's doing it. Get to do university for free because the Scottish Government pays for first degree care. They can go to daycare. What does Freya want? No. I'm in the middle of a lecture, a presentation. These two are... They should be alright when they wake up. He needs... Okay. Give a bubble bath to Ivan. And Juliet probably also needs a bubble bath, but she can stack things in the meantime. I had a strawberry green cream cake. It was good. That sounds great. Oh, Metus... Hang on. My activity feed is not... Not updating. Metusalem has resubscribed for 11 months. That's a long time. What point does it become 12 months on that? Xena says, sorry to bother you. I've heard you... No, you're my sister, I think. It's just a lot of people in the family at this point. Right. Stack blocks. How are you doing? Okay, they're starting to get hungry. Okay, she's going to be able to eat food soon. And by soon, I mean she's going to eat a BLT once she's got the appropriate level. Do you have a new dad? Not yet. B grades. Okay, those two have got B grades. They are all right to do homework. Let's do homework. And then, come on, you need to... She's reached movement level 3. Eat your food. Okay, and that can go back in the fridge until he needs it. How's Lilith doing? Not Lilith, Destiny. I will get there eventually. Oh, it's Eliza. Everybody take a drink. You are thirsty. Yeah, Corpse. It's a bit of a day, isn't it? Okay, go and speak to her. And then give your daughter a key. Give her a key. Okay, you smell as well. You should probably give her a bubble bath as well. Oh, he got level 3 as well. He got level 3 as well. He may eat. Like actual food. Grab a serving. Go, 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 go. Right, those two have finished their homework. Well done, boys. You are free to do what you want. You've got your level 4 skill. You've got your homework done. Go nuts. Did the maid just leave rubbish at the door? Probably. Probably that is a thing that happened. Right, you. How are you doing? You're all right. So what can you work on now? Babble at the bear. We're starting this again. We nearly got kids. What's a dad? Imagine these kids go to school where half the other kids are related to them, teachers of their siblings. That's a thing, I suppose. I guess. Play that. Okay. These two should be kids very quickly. Sounds like homeschooling with extra steps. Yeah, that sounds horrific. Okay, how are you doing? Uh-oh. Clean the coop. Scatter some feed. And then harvest everything. In fact, scatter more feed. The reason why these chickens haven't died is because there's been a lot of food. Oh, he's level 3 for babbling. Right, open. And you can get the butterfly. And just play. Go to sleep. Catch you later, unknown. Have a good day. Right, she's doing well. Right, she's having a lot of fun. Which is rare because these children aren't really allowed to have a huge amount of fun. She's level 2 of the imagination skill. Okay. She's getting quite tired. Oh. Okay. Right. On that note, I think I'm going to have to call it there because my tummy's funny. So tomorrow at 6 GMT, and I'm going to put on my finishing screen. At 6 GMT, I'm going to have a pair of Sims. I haven't decided who yet or what, and I will make them probably tomorrow. And we're going to do that Stream Loot stream. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Okay? So, it should be interesting to say the least. To say the least. And I'm going to tell you to go and watch a hermit, but I'm not going to send you anywhere particularly because I need to go. I will see you lot tomorrow, I expect. Bye-bye.